Hey everybody, GameSen here with another episode of Pokemon Theories and Myths. Hopefully you guys like my new editing style. It takes longer, but it's worth it. And since you guys have stuck with me since the beginning, which really means a lot to me, this theory is going to be dedicated to all of you guys. So today's theory is actually one that I made after catching a Spoink in Pokemon Ruby and reading its Pokédex entry. So Spoink's Pokédex entry says, Spoink bounces around on its tail. The shock of bouncing makes its heart pump. As a result, this Pokemon cannot afford to stop bouncing. If it stops, its heart will stop.
I am now going to assault your mind with subliminal messages.
And that creepy
Subliminal messages
put a lot of questions in my head. A few being, what about if Spoink is in its Pokeball? Does it bounce inside the Pokeball? Or does a fainted Spoink even have enough energy to bounce? Well, to answer this question, we have to find out how exactly a Pokeball works. So let's put on our Detective Pikachu hats and let's get to work. So after searching through some forums and articles and not being able to find a definitive answer, I went to the last place I could think of that might help us solve this Pokemon theory. Bulbapedia. So a section of the Pokeball article basically says, a Pokemon in a Pokeball will be converted into energy, then once back inside the Pokeball, it goes back to normal. So this means that once a Pokeball is inside its Pokeball, it goes back to its regular state. Now you might be saying, okay, mystery solved. He continues to bounce in his Pokeball. Well, this part of the theory can go either way, and here's why. So say that after battling another Pokemon, your Spoink gets too weak to fight and it faints. It's too weak to battle, so you recall it into your Pokeball. But is he too weak to bounce on his tail? See, this is where I got stuck, because in the games, when you have a fainted Pokemon, he can no longer battle until its health is restored. I was about to debunk this theory, but then I remembered that fainted Pokemon can still use HMs outside of battle. And now that I know I'm not done yet, let's head to the Bulbapedia page for hidden machines. So after looking through the list, there is no HM that involves jumping. However, there is a TM called Bounce, which can be learned by Spoink, but it can't be used outside of battle. So maybe bouncing is one thing Spoink does no matter how tired he is, like how we breathe. We never think about how we breathe, it just kind of happens, you know? So long story short, Spoink is doomed to bounce on his tail to live. But don't feel too bad, because at level 32, he evolves into Grumpig, who actually breathes normally. I hope you guys enjoy my theory and my new way of editing. It took me a really long time to do this, so I would really appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. Peace.